Hello all. In this video, we are going to learn about cancer. We know the cancer is the most dangerous disease in the world right now. And according to 2020, by World Health Organization data, 19.3 millions of cases registered, cancer cases. And among which 10 million people died of the cancer. 10 million people died of cancer in the year of 2020. We know only about the data of corona, but cancer deaths also 10 million deaths. Okay, so coming into the details, cancer, the study of cancers and their tumors and treatments, that is called oncology. Oncology. Onco means related to tumor or cancer. Logy means study, the study of cancers, tumors, and their treatments and all. So that is oncology. In this video, we are going to learn about the types of what is cancer and types of cancers, and followed by the carcinogens, that means which causes cancer, and then diagnostic methods, and then treatments. All we are going to study. The first component is what is cancer? And the second topic that we are going to study, types of cancers. Types of cancers. Next, third type, what are carcinogens and types? And next topic, diagnosis. And then therapy, treatment. Therapy means treatment. So in this video, we are going to learn these topics. First, we'll start with what is cancer. So this cancer is characterized by the uncontrolled and abnormal mass of cells formation. And that uncontrolled abnormal mass of cells is called tumor. That is nothing but tumor. So one tumor means an uncontrolled abnormal mass of cells, that is tumor, and here I written tumors. And there are two types of tumors. Number one, benign tumors, and number two, malignant tumors. These benign tumors are the tumors which are confined to their particular regions. Wherever they originated, there only they will be confined, and they do not spread to other parts of the body. They are called benign tumors. Whereas the malignant tumors, once they originated, they start spreading and invading other body parts. So they are called malignant tumors. So benign tumors, what we can write? Do not spread. And malignant tumors spread, invade other body parts. That is the difference between benign tumors and malignant tumors. So coming to this malignant tumors, when they spread and invade to other body parts, this process is called metastasis. The spreading and invading of this cancerous tumors, malignant tumors, to other parts of the body, this process is called metastasis. And this leads to an abnormal condition. Why? Because these cancer cells will damage the local tissues and cells, and they will grow. And these cancerous cells will compete with the normal cells in terms of intaking of oxygen and nutrients. So these cancer cells will compete with the normal cells, and these cancer cells are going to show their growth and metabolism. So that condition leads to malignancy. This is called malignancy, and this is termed as cancer. This malignancy is termed as cancer. So this is the difference between benign tumors and malignant tumors. Whereas these benign tumors can be easily get rid of these benign tumors. We can get rid of these benign tumors by following the simple surgical methods. But whereas these malignant tumors needs proper supervision and treatment. So this is cancer. Now, coming to types of cancers, we are going to study. Types of cancers. So cancers are classified into 5 types. Totally, the cancerous types are 5 types of cancers. First type, carcinoma. Next, sarcoma. Next, melanoma. Next, leukemia. And then lymphoma. So these are the 5 types of cancers. First, carcinoma. Next, sarcoma. Next, melanoma, leukemia, and lymphoma. So coming to carcinoma, this is the cancer of epithelial tissues. Cancer of epithelial tissues. And this is the most common cancer of our internal organs like heart, kidneys, other parts, internal organs, visceral organs mostly. So that is carcinoma, even lungs, breast, uterus, cervical, this kind of cancers, epithelial tissues. The epithelial tissues turns cancerous, and that is carcinoma. And coming to the second type of cancer, that is sarcoma. This is a cancer of connective tissues. Cancer of connective tissues. It includes bone, cartilage, kind of connective tissues. Muscle, bone, cartilage will come. Next, melanoma. Melanoma means the cancer of melanocyte system in the skin. So, cancer of melanocyte system of the skin. Melanocyte system in the skin. Next, leukemia. Leukemia means, leuco means white blood cells, right? Leukocytes, white blood cells. This leukemia is termed as cancer of WBC, or this is normally called blood cancer. Blood cancer. And lymphoma means it is the cancer of the lymph nodes. Cancer of lymph nodes. Lymph nodes, and as well as spleen. Spleen gland and even lymph nodes. Cancer of lymph as well as spleen, termed as lymphoma. So totally 5 types of cancers. So first one, carcinoma, cancer of epithelial tissues. Sarcoma, cancer of connective tissues. Melanoma, cancer of melanocyte system of the skin. And then leukemia, cancer of blood, that is also called blood cancer. And then lymphoma, cancer of the lymph and spleen. So now we are going to study what are carcinogens and then examples. So carcinogen means the agent that causes cancer. Carcinogenic. Genic means produce. So that means an agent which causes cancer. Which causes cancer are called carcinogens. Are called carcinogens. So carcinogens means the agent which causes cancer. So there are 3 types of carcinogens. 3 types of carcinogens. The first type of carcinogens are So physical carcinogens, and second type of carcinogens are chemical carcinogens, and third type of carcinogens are biological carcinogens, So totally three types of carcinogens. So physical carcinogen means which includes radiations. So physical carcinogens includes radiations. And these are two types of radiations, ionizing as well as non-ionizing radiations. Ionizing and non-ionizing radiations. So these ionizing radiations, the ionizing radiations will be including X-rays and gamma rays. And this non-ionizing radiations includes UV rays, that means ultraviolet rays. So these are ionizing and non-ionizing radiations that causes cancer, and these are physical carcinogens, which includes radiations. And coming to chemical carcinogens, these chemical carcinogens mainly includes tobacco smoke and polyvinyl chloride, PVC, we call it PVC normally, and also caffeine, and then nicotine and mustard gas. Other examples, nicotine and mustard gas. So these all are chemical carcinogens that causes cancer. So carcinogens, chemical carcinogens, tobacco smoke, polyvinyl chloride, caffeine, nicotine, mustard gas. So coming to biological carcinogens, that means here some life forms. Okay, some life forms. For example, oncogenes. That means these are certain kind of viruses that causes cancer. So oncogenic viruses, we call them oncogenic viruses. That means the viruses which causes cancer. Cancers. Next. Cellular oncogenes. And the cellular oncogenes, they are also called C oncogenes. And when these C oncogenes are activated, when activated in the normal cells will be converted into cancerous cells. When these cellular oncogenes in the normal cells, if activated, the normal cells will be converted into cancer cells. So that is biological carcinogens. So totally three types of carcinogens: physical, chemical, biological. Biological includes oncogenic viruses and certain cellular oncogenes. When these cellular oncogenes are activated in the normal cells will be transformed into cancer cells. Okay, so that is about carcinogens. Now we are going to study about diagnosis. That means detection techniques. There are certain detection techniques. By using, we can understand whether the person is having a cancer tumors or not. We can detect with the help of this diagnosis, right? Diagnosis means detection of complication in the body. Diagnosis means detection of any complication if it is there in the body. That is diagnostic techniques. So first, diagnosis also again types. So first one, biopsy. The first method, biopsy. Next. The second method, CT scanning. CT scanning. And third method, MRI. The third method is MRI. Okay, so coming to biopsy. From the suspected person, a thin piece of tissue is taken. A thin piece of tissue is taken and it is applied with a coloring agent, then observing under microscope. So microscopic observation. Microscopic observation. So this is also termed as histopathological study. This biopsy is also called histopathological studies. Histopathological study. Histopathological study. Histology means study of tissues. We already know that. Histology, study of tissues. Pathology means the study of disease development, how disease caused in the body, how it develops, how it takes place, right? What are the symptoms and all. So that is pathology. So histopathological study. We are taking one particular tissue or a cell and understanding how this cancer is going to develop, right? So that is histopathological study. Now, CT scanning and MRI methods are advanced methods. Coming to the CT stands for computerized tomography. Computerized tomography. Computerized tomography. So what is mean by this tomography? Very simple. Obtaining the pictures of interior of the body. Okay, obtaining the pictures of interior of the body. Pictures of interiors of the body. So interior of the body, we are getting pictures. That is tomography. That is CT scanning. And coming to MRI, which stands for magnetic resonance imaging. Magnetic resonance imaging. By using the nuclear magnetic waves, we can study how cancer cells are developed and what is the status of the body in terms of carcinogens as well as tumors. With the help of nuclear magnetic waves and their resonance, we can understand that method is MRI method. These two are advanced methods and this is traditional method, biopsy, little bit old conventional method. CT scanning, MRI, these are diagnostic methods. And then the last topic that we are going to study in this video, that is therapy. That means treatment of cancer. So therapy, what is mean by therapy? Therapy means treatment. Therapy means treatment. Therapy, the meaning of therapy is treatment. And there are three types of treatments. The first type of therapy is radiotherapy. And second type of treatment is chemotherapy. And third type of treatment, immunotherapy. We know what is therapy. Therapy means treatment. There are three types of treatments. So the first one, radiotherapy, second one, chemotherapy, and third type, immunotherapy. So coming to radiotherapy. What is radio? It includes radiations. By using radiations, applying onto the tumor cells. First of all, we should know where the tumors are, followed by application of tumors. That means we are application of radiations. That means we are straight away shooting the radiations towards by targeting cancer cells and killing them. So without damaging other tissues. Okay, without damaging other tissues, targeting the cancer cells exclusively and irradiating them or killing them legally. It's a lethal technique. That means killing the cancer cells, targeting them exclusively. Cancer cells are targeted by radiations and killing them. So that is radiotherapy. Coming to chemotherapy. Chemo means chemicals, drugs will come here. So certain drugs are used. So drugs or medicines. Drugs or medicines. So that is called chemotherapy. And coming to immunotherapy. Sorry. Here, certain biological response modifiers given to the body. Biological response modifiers. Biological response modifiers. For example, alpha interferons. Alpha interferons injected into the body so that these biological response modifiers will activate the immune system, which further activates immune system. Immune system activated. Activates immune system, and further it will kill cancer cells. Kill cancer cells. So this is one more method, immunotherapy. And above all, there is one more method is there, that is surgery. Surgery. So here, surgery, by performing surgical methods, we can get rid of the cancers, tumors, cancerous tumors. But in many cases, the surgery will be taken along with the radiotherapy and chemotherapy. The surgery will be done along with radiotherapy and chemotherapy combinations. With combination, the surgery will be done. Okay. And coming to this cancer, the most common type of cancer in the world for men is lungs cancer, followed by prostate cancer. First, most common is lungs, then prostate for men. And in women, the most common cancer is the cancer of breast. So breast cancer followed by the cervical cancer. Cervical cancer. Okay, so this is all about the types of cancers. What is cancer? Types of cancers and carcinogens, and then diagnosis, therapy, or treatment. So hope you understood all the topics, and please like the video and share the video to